Hey, who says mercy is for the weak? I'm Ashley with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 times anime heroes spared the villain. For this list, we'll be taking a look at the times when the heroes took the high road, foregoing vengeance and sparing the life of the villain. It doesn't matter if the villain died moments later, so let's just get to the list. And once you're finished with this video, why not head over to my Twitter at AshJBo and let me know what anime list you want to see in the future.
You're late, Kirito. Who's there?
Number 10, Gallantmon Spares Beelzemon, Digimon Tamers. It only makes sense that a knight chose to show mercy to a bested opponent, even if they are a three-eyed, gun-slinging death machine responsible for killing their crusher's digital partner.
Do what you must, Beelzemon, but I will not let you hurt these children!
Fueled by righteous fury, Takato and Guilmon's biomerged form managed to finally bring down the edgy Mega Digimon, fully prepared to delete him with a single strike of his lance. However, thanks to a final desperate plea from Jerry, he's allowed to go free and seek a much-needed redemption arc, which of course led to one of the most badass moments in Digimon history. Number 9, Kuwabara Spares Seaman, Yu Hakusho.
Why are you still trying? You're powerless. You can't win.
They're my friends.
That's Seaman, not Seaman. One of the few Sensei 7 to redeem themselves, this rather unfortunately named psychic can thank his lucky stars he ended up facing off against Kuwabara, since, as we all know, Hiei would have found a way to turn him into a bloody puddle. While he still ended up getting a pretty nasty cut across his body, courtesy of the new and improved Spirit Sword, the water manipulator was spared at the last second. In typical Kuwabara fashion, beneath that thug hairstyle is just a big old teddy bear. Aww.
Boy, it's gonna be a long walk home.
Number 8, and Spares Kamoshida, Persona 5, the animation.
そうか。今朝駅にいたよな。高巻と一緒に。さすがは保護観察。油断ならんな。
His depravity and unlikability may have been a tad more prevalent in the game, but as far as the anime is concerned, this gym teacher still came across as an absolute perv who treated the school as his own castle. So yeah, we were very eager to see the Phantom Thieves rip out his volleyballs. Given his lecherous advances and the fact he made her friend attempt suicide, and had more reason than most to burn him alive. Of course, Panther decided that a much more fitting fate would be for the so-called king to face the judgment of those he had wronged in the real world. Number 7, Hyakkimaru Spares Ohagi, Dororo. As we all know, the limbless swordsman really hates demons. He does spend every waking moment trying to slay them in order to recover his body after all. Well, apparently that bloody creed goes out of the window when he's confronted with a Spider-Woman who wants to live because she's fallen in love with a human. Likely due to the impact Mio left on him, along with Dororo's protests, Hyakkimaru uncharacteristically allows the Jorogumo silk spider and her wounded lover to flee. Guess all those other monsters missed a trick. Number 6, Killua Spares Ikalgo, Hunter x Hunter.
6秒
Coming from a family of master assassins, it's fair to say Killua has no problem with butchery. This was made all the easier given the fact that his opponent was none other than a chimera ant. You know, those hybrid creatures that would prefer humanity to be served up on a plate? This should have been an insta-kill by all accounts. However, this talking octopus proved to be the exception, since he managed to earn the young hunter's respect when he refused to abandon his comrades and ended up looking damn cool in the process. Well, you know, as much as a talking octopus can. You got weird tastes, Killua.
なんで
かっこいいから違う形で会えてたら連れになれたなって思うくらいな。
Number 5, Touma Spares Fiamma, a certain magical index 3. Kind of ironic that the guy imbued with terrible luck manages to give so many of his enemies a pass, even more so when it's the so-called right hand of God. With psychic abilities and hubris in abundance, Fiamma was ready to burn the world to a cinder in the name of a self-righteous cause, but like all wannabe deities, ended up getting done in when his mortal opponent outwitted him.
If you believe that yours is the only way, that you alone can save the people of this world, then I'll start by laying waste to that pathetic delusion!
While it would have been downright poetic to let the false god be consumed by the Star of Bethlehem, Touma just couldn't bring himself to abandon him, even going as far as to toss him in the final escape pod, risking his own life in the process.
Are you sure? Like you said, I haven't exactly invested a lot of time looking at the world and getting to know the people in it.
Number 4, Kirito Spares Sugou Nobuyuki, Sword Art Online.
Sugou! You did a very bad thing, Kirito. You know, I can still feel the pain.
No swords, no magic, no cheat codes, just two dudes fighting it out in a car park. One of which just happens to be a bit of a lunatic who likes to spend his days assaulting young girls inside of video games dressed as a fairy. Kirito had more than enough reason to want to slit this old pivot's throat, and while it might have been oh so satisfying to see Sugou's face get smashed into that car door, cutting him up may have been taking it a little bit too far. Unlike in Alfheim Online, you can't raise your stats in order to escape real-world prison. Then again, this is Kirito, so who knows? Number 3, Roy Mustang Spares Envy, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. The fact this homunculus managed to make it through the Flame Alchemist's onslaught in just about one piece is staggering. Granted, he was roasted so badly that the only thing that remained was a disgusting grub-like monster, but he was alive nonetheless.
You're ugly. Envy means jealousy. That's what your name means, right? I get it.
Things wouldn't have stayed that way if Colonel Mustang had been allowed to fully give into his hatred, but some stern words from Ed and Hawkeye just about managed to pull him out of his murderous phase. The feels proved to be a tad too much for the jealous little imp to handle, leading to Envy tearing out his own Philosopher's Stone. Sorry, Colonel, doesn't count as a kill. Number 2, Naofumi Spares Myne and Aultcray, The Rising of the Shield Hero.
Myne!
元康様助けて
王にまで手貸せよ。どういうことだ。
見ての通り彼らは罪人です
For those not in the know, here's a rundown on the shit this father-daughter duo put our boy Naofumi through just because he was chosen to become the shield hero. Framing him for attempted rape, turning the citizens against him, conspiring with the church to paint him as a devil figure, framing him for kidnapping another princess, along with various assassination attempts. After their crimes were brought to light and they were sentenced to death, you would have thought Shield Bro would have been happy to kick back and let heads roll. Alas, being the only guy worthy of the title of hero, Naofumi spares their lives at the last second. But not before having their names changed to bitch and trash respectively. Whew, sweet karma. Not quite at the end yet, almost there though. Just be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Alright, back to business. Number 1, Asta Spares Ladros, Black Clover.
I'll make the world pay dearly for looking down on me. But before I do, guess I should finish what I started, huh?
Merciless in his use of magic, this shining general of the Diamond Kingdom didn't hesitate to bury anyone in his way. Then he went and pushed the no magic knight too far. In order to get past his magical defenses, Asta was left with no choice but to tap into the darkness inside of him, resulting in a new look and a whole world of hurt for Ladros. Not only did his magic get eaten up, but he also had to deal with a supersonic demon sword to the gut. It's such a devastating loss that he literally begged Asta to kill him afterwards. And does he? Of course not. This pint-sized dog marches to the beat of his own bloody drum. Get in, lad.
Just kill me. Go ahead, I'm ready. You must be crazy!
So which of these villains would you have let die? Let me know in the comments below, maybe check out this other video, and subscribe to Watch Mojo.